Hey there, I'm Adam, and this is week 133 of my renovation here on Iris Street. It's a big week. I do some fun things like see my niece's final band concert of the year, and then, even bigger, the vinyl floor starts to go in, as well as a bunch of other little tasks. So without further ado, let's check out week 133. Week 133 starts with work on my electrical gangs. I can't get into a 5-hour project every evening, so wiring up electrical gangs is something I can do with whatever time I do have. It has the added bonus that the more gangs that I wire up, the more usable outlets I have in my home to use as I do work. On Thursday, I get to have some fun installing the ceiling speakers. There are a total of 6 speakers in my ceiling, which will be part of the Atmos surrounds in my 9.1 system. You could say this is overkill for a space of this size, but lots of speakers don't necessarily mean too much sound. With Dolby mixed content or any surround content, more speakers turns into more immersion. Downstairs, it's time to install my hot water heater. With the gas shut off outside, I can remove this cap for the hot water heater. Okay, so next up, I need to configure this inlet on the hot water heater to receive the flex hose. Now, I could just pipe it directly in, but what a lot of people recommend is that you thread a T onto this, and you have the adapter for the flex hose up here, and then a pipe down here with a little cap on the end, and that allows you to have a clean out if you ever need it. So the gas flows, hits this clean out, any sediment, it's called a sediment trap, will be down in this tube, and then the gas of course can just flow nicely into the hot water heater. Might not be necessary, but I've been doing it on all of my appliances, so I'm going to do it here. With the heater in place, I connect the hot and cold water flex hoses. I install the laundry hookup faceplate too. Hey guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I should have a hot water heater filling with water and warming up right now, but I was actually out of some hardware. These connector hoses, all I need is a little 3/4 inch PEX hose clamp. I only had one left. So anyways, I'll go to Home Depot tomorrow morning, pick a few up, and I'll be able to put this laundry room together tomorrow. I put the trim kit on this laundry hookup, so everything's ready to go. My outlets are wired, they're all on their separate circuits. So yeah, it's literally get that thing connected, clamp down with some hose clamps, turn everything on, see if it fires up. So anyways, I'll see you back tomorrow. Well, I don't see a single bubble. This is my little soap liquid check to make sure that the gas lines are all tight and secure and not leaking, and they seem to be. I've got the water mains hooked up. This tank has finished filling with water, so I'm gonna go through the startup procedures and see if I have hot water in an hour. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can, but the system is definitely powered on, so now I wait. I'm gonna check to make sure that I'm getting a good draw here with a little bit of smoke, but otherwise, yeah, just check this back in an hour, see if it's working. Here, I'm checking the draw of the heater vent stack with smoke, and the draw looks good. Up and out. After 2 years of using the laundromat to wash my clothes, I can finally hook up my washer. It is the understatement of the century to say that I am excited. Well, in theory, this is set up and ready to go. I've ran some water through the lines to flush out any debris. I think I've got everything nice and tight, so I'm gonna run a test load to see how it goes. Woohoo! It works. On Saturday, my dad comes up and helps me begin the laminate floor installation. My biggest fear is that as we work from the front of the house to the back, the rows will become crooked. We start with the conventional advice to start laying rows on the longest straight wall, which is this front west wall at 35 feet. My flooring is a light design called Pebble Creek. It's a vinyl floor that can get 100% wet, which means I can lay it seamlessly in my bathrooms and kitchen without any concerns of warping or degradation. Okay, so I just had a 2-hour delay. When my dad and I were putting this room in, we accidentally did it in a way that was perfectly even. So all the edge pieces were kind of like a checkerboard. You had half a piece, full piece, half a piece, full piece, all the way back throughout the room. The living room, on the other hand, completely random, and that just kind of happened as we put things down and had scraps left that would start the next row at a different length. So it looked weird. You had the living room randomized, this room nice and even. I've read that is a design no-no. So it delayed me a couple hours, but I ripped out all these planks up to about here, and then cut them at different lengths and put them all the way back. I'm much happier with how it looks now. So now that I've got this done, I can move back on to the halls, the bathrooms, and the bedrooms. Guys, it has been a full day. It's just after midnight, and I'm calling it quits, but I want to show you what I got done today first. In bedroom number 2, got about half of the flooring done. Out here in the hallway was some tricky joinery, but the hallway's done. As is the dining room. This is the room that you saw me redoing. I'm really glad I did because I think it came out beautiful. Also done is bathroom number 2. This is kind of the, guest bathroom, the every person bathroom on the main level. And even the closet's done. And of course, the great room. It's done. Yeah, it looks glorious. Very happy with it. So for tomorrow, that just leaves the office over there. The rest of bedroom 2, bedroom 1, bathroom 1, and that's probably gonna be a day. It's Mother's Day tomorrow, so head out to brush for that. That'll just leave after that the porch, the stairs, and the basement bar room. That's it. It's going well. I hope you're enjoying this, something different than mudding. And anyways, see you tomorrow. On Monday, I'm out in Brush to celebrate Mother's Day with my mom and to catch Lyla's final band concert of the year after school. One of the nice things about working in tech is that it affords me the ability to be flexible with my work location when needed. Before the concert, Lyla, Willow, and I have fun playing outside and enjoying this nice spring weather.
Next slide.
Tayo?
Hello. It is on your phone and then transit. Hello.
Hello.
Isn't that so funny? That was funny, right? Okay. No, don't chase me.
some of the finishing kit is starting to arrive. What I've got here is a low profile center speaker that I'm going to custom build into the mantle over the fireplace. So that's going to be a teak enclosure with a custom grill up front. I'm basically going to take the guts out of this thing, which is something like 5 3.5-inch drivers and a couple of tweeters, and build it into the mantle as a speaker. That's going to save some room, and it's going to look really integrated. My TV is the Samsung frame with a teak bezel. So the effect when everything's built is it's going to look like a teak framed painting with a mantle, but really instead of a painting and a mantle, it's going to be a TV and a center speaker. I think it's going to look really slick. To help connect some of this stuff together, a bunch of my keystone jacks have been arriving. So I've got everything from 3.5mm audio jacks, 1/4-inch audio jacks, RCA jacks, and speaker jacks. I also went ahead and picked up a little Bluetooth label maker. So this thing connects to my phone, spits out labels. It'll help me keep all of my AV wires organized, but it'll also come in handy for things like my electrical hang box outside. So it's late, but I'm gonna try putting in a few of these keystone jacks tonight. Here's something you don't see in a house every day. We've got a 1/4-inch audio jack, RCA audio jack stereo pair, and then a 3.5mm audio jack. All of this is for my piano, so I can plug in any kind of input and have it piped out to my AV center over here. The idea is if I want to play my piano and pump the entire sound through the sound system, I can do that. On Tuesday, I'm back in Broomfield, running at Rocky Flats before working on the house. We keep getting these gorgeous thunderstorm skies, so I keep taking pictures in hopes of capturing the perfect photo. Today was good, but not as good as I've seen on days when, of course, I didn't have my camera. Back at the house, I finished the flooring in bedroom 2. Alright, so one of my next projects is to take this beautiful, brand new center stage speaker and basically cut it open. I'm really impressed with the build quality. This is basically, glued and sealed MDF. I have to take this thing out because I'm gonna put all the speaker components into a custom built teak mantle. So I've started hacking away at it, and it kills me to do this because it's brand new, but I need to get in there. It's proven pretty hard with a chisel, so I'm gonna try something that's either dumb or genius, but that's cutting this thing open with a table saw. Let's go over there and I'll show you. Alright, this will either work or it won't. I've got my fence set to 1/2 inch and my blade set to 1/2 inch. That is the dimensionality of this material. I didn't want to cut too deep right away, so let's see how close I got. You know, I'm a big DIY guy, but it still kills me to do this. So it looks like I've got inside, and now I can finish taking out the components and figure out how I'm going to build them into the custom teak mantle. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and until next week, happy renovating.